Hi everyone, this is Johnnyonoes and I'm playing Starbound 1.0, and in this Let's Learn video I'm going to teach you how to acquire tenants for your colonies. As you can see, I've got my little fallout shelter here, my star out shelter I like to call it, and I've got about 11 tenants in here. They all have their own little rooms. So I'm going to teach you how to get your own tenants, as well as some advanced tips on specifically calling out different tenants. Like this guy is the dark cultist, and his room looks all scary with shrines and all that sort of thing. So let's go ahead and wow, this tenant seems to like me a lot, so I'm just gonna ignore her while we do this video. All right, so the first thing you gotta understand is that a room requires 4 different things. It needs a door, it needs some light, it needs to be completely sealed in. That means walls all around with walls in the background, and you also need a colony deed. A colony deed can be picked up from the frog vendor in the main hub. He sells furniture. He's like at the top left of the screen. So you want to go ahead and pick up a colony deed, as well as light, doors, as well as sealed in. So let's go ahead and get started. So to pick, now that you know the requirements, now you need to know, what items you're going to put in this room to bring a tenant of the type that you're looking for. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull in a Florian tenant, and I want that person to be a merchant as well. So what you have to do is, let me go ahead and pull up the wiki here, is when you're looking at the wiki, go ahead and put in tag in your search, in the search field here. It will give you a tag of all the different tags for all the different items and how it references whether you're calling in a tenant or not. So here's the Avarian airship. They have tenants. So if you click on Avarian airship, you can see all the items that would call in someone of that type. So if I wanted a pirate to join my crew, or a pirate to join my my little slumlord area, I would want to put up an anchor, a propeller, a wooden ship wheel, and maybe a treasure map. That would get this person to join us. So we would get an avian. We get an avian airship type of person, as well as the type of villager we'll get. And you can get lots of different types of villagers. You can get the basic, you can get a merchant, or you can get a chef. Alright, so sounds like my guy is starving, so let's jump back into the game here. Well, that at least explains to you kind of how you can kind of pick what kind of person you want. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick a Florian merchant. So I've looked at the wiki. I know exactly what type of gear a Florian person would want. The easiest thing to do is just look at the adjectives of things that you've scanned from a Florian city. So let's see. The adjective is primitive for Florians. Primitive. Every single one of their items starts with the word primitive in it. That's kind of an easier way of kind of eyeballing it rather than having to use the wiki. So all these items are related to Florians. If I wanted to go like maybe glitch, but medieval. So all these items are glitch items. And so on. And as you scan more items and get to use your 3D printer, you'll find out what items work with what race. Alright, so let's go ahead and start building out this room. So we have ourselves a bamboo door, which will fulfill the first requirement of having a door. Then we have let's sort this so it's easier to find. We have a primitive chandelier, which will fulfill the second requirement of having some light. And then the whole room is sealed, so the third requirement is good to go. And then all I have to do is throw a colony deed up, and I'll get some sort of tenant come in. Let's see, where did my deeds go? Here we go. So let's see. So it's now decided that I'm going to have a Florian tenant. So here is a Florian tenant. She has a light, she has a door, she has a deed, all good to go, right? So I don't want just any Florian. I want a Florian merchant. So let's see. So we're going to put a primitive bed down. I'm going to put a stool right here. Someone's going to use the bed. I guess I didn't give the dark guy a bed, so he's just like waiting for a bed to appear so he can use it. I'm going to put a counter and a chair, as well as a desk. Now, a desk is going to add commerce points to this room, I'm also going to throw in a primitive chest to add additional commerce points. Let's see what we get now when we put the colony deed down. And you can see that it's really easy to pick your colonist. You don't get what you want, you just remove the colony deed. All right, many things for sale, which means that, whoa, hey, come back. Okay, well, she's a merchant, so that's great. That's exactly what we wanted. Now, if I wanted to switch it up a bit, I can remove the deed, so now that she's gone. I'm going to remove the commerce-related items. I'll just give her a chair back, or a person a chair back. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a kitchen counter instead of a desk, which adds commerce tags points. So let's go back to the colony deed. Now that we got everything situated, I don't know why I keep losing the colony deeds. There it is, it's over here now. Let's throw the deed right here and let's see what we get. Oh, look at that. We have now a Florian chef. So for the base race tenants, this is how you acquire them. For the more advanced tenants, you have to have specialized gear. Now there's 2 or 3 different types of other tenants. So you have the base race, then you have theme-based tenants. I'll show you. I have a couple theme-based. So you can purchase theme-based furniture from the Frog Furniture Market, and every day you'll have a different theme that you can buy from. So you can basically get a long list of all the furniture that you can possibly get for that particular theme. So this theme here is considered a diver theme. I also have another one down here, which is a saloon. So I got like a barkeep. So it's got like a saloon piano with a shelf and a spittoon and a chair. So the owner of this room is a Nova kid. He's like a barkeep. Here he comes. Here we go. A little something. So that's how you get a theme-based person. And then you can get a biome-related person as well. So this is flesh, and this is hive, as well as mushroom. I don't think I successfully got a mushroom one yet. I don't have enough of the items. But if you can get at least 3 of that biome's items inside of a room, you have a high chance of calling in someone of that biome. So let me call the person that is part of this room. So you just hit E on the deed and the person will come by. So we got Wanda. She is a flesh person. So there you go. You can get biome related people as well. So it's base race, theme, biome, and then the last one is, and I don't think I have any in this particular colony, but it's the a tiered tenant, which is basically if you put furniture that is of a higher tier. So if I go into my construction workbench here, you can see that there are Durasteel doors. Let's just type in Durasteel. And then if you got a Durasteel light, you got a Durasteel bed, as well as chair and table, and so forth. So if you create items of a certain tier of iron or metal, you will call in a higher tier. I think they're a guard. They come out as a higher tier guard, and they'll have their race's like tiered armor on. They'll be a guard for your little colony. All right, folks, so that is how you call in tenants. You create little rooms for them, as well as specifying what kind of tenant that you're looking for. If you have any questions about anything Starbound related or any of the other games I support, please leave a comment below, and I will reply to you as soon as I can. All right, folks, so this is Johnnyonoes playing Starbound 1.0. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode.